Go ahead. Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another trailblazing episode of Sips, Riffs, and Flix. I'm your co-host, Kevin.
Ho! And I'm your co-host, Brandon.
I thought you were Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I'm trailblazing.
I thought you were Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
You know,
I
do love
thumb
the
was
hacksaw.
so crooked.
You know, he lives in South Carolina.
No, I did not.
You don't follow him on Instagram?
Yeah, yes, I do. As of tonight.
As of right now.
As of tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was dead.
He just,
not
well,
being-
he almost did die because he was recovering from cancer.
No joke.
I'm telling you. Yeah. Tougher than a 2x4. So, yes.
That's pretty good, actually. I actually
working on
forgot about him until you just did that scream.
I never could understand why he wore the blue undies. Like, of all the things in the world that you could wear.
He should have wore lumberjack print. You know, like the red and black, like, you know
or
what
an
I'm saying?
American flag or undies or something.
I feel like he should have wore that red and black lumberjack print. His undies should have been made out of flannel.
It's a really good point. Like the brawny paper towel. Like that.
Yeah,
that's what he should have been.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of undies, I wonder, like, here's what I don't understand. In the evolution of undies, how come, like, in Speedos and in wrestling, like, how come they don't have the dick pocket? Like, because I know, like, so I ask for, you know, that's where you put the twig and berries. And it's like its own little shelf. It's a compartment. But here's what I can't wear them when I travel. Like, if I'm flying, I can't wear them because a plum escapes and it gets strangulated. So there's no way I'm wearing the cock holder while I'm flying. I can't do it.
So,
have you tried them?
no. So
Get a pair.
Listen, interestingly enough,
And there's like this little band. Go ahead. I'll tell you.
when we were at your house the other night,
Yeah.
you kind of started this story, but then you said, I'll tell y'all later. And I completely forgot about it. And the fact that you chose this moment to tell the story.
Well, thinking about Hacksaw Jim Duggan in his underwear is what made me think about it. But what I don't understand is how, if they can evolve in the underwear game, how come they're not evolving in the wrestling singlet game? Because I don't know if it's supposed to enunciate the package. I mean, it definitely makes it more pronounced because it's a shifting. There's a shift there. But then it makes me wonder because depending on who makes it, there's like a roughness there. So right on the backside, if you're not careful, things are not going to ride right. So then it makes me think like, well, what if like a woman orders and wears like a cheap pair of thongs and where they sew it together? What if there's a callus? Is there like a moisturizer that you can put there?
So hot right now.
Because, you know, like cheaper.
I am on fire.
And the reason I
right?
say that is because I bought a cheaper pair for myself. And there's a rough spot.
Wait. There's like a generic version of the twig and berry pouch.
Well, actually, yeah, it's called Hanes. And so, but where the thigh seam meets, it's almost like it's a defect. And it rubs me. I can't wear them. Every time I put them on, I find them, I throw them in the trash can. But imagine if they had that same defect, but it was in the thong. Could you imagine all day just scratching the winker or somewhere? I don't even know. Poor women. We don't give them enough credit what they go through. And I wouldn't know this and understand if I wasn't with the dick pouch. I wouldn't feel their pain. But I'm telling you what, you get one strangulated, you'll not wear another. I can promise you that. I have never adjusted myself so much on a plane
All right,
to where
I got it swallowed. I was getting ready to spew out.
I feel sorry for the people who sit beside me on the plane because I'm constantly like trying to, you know, I'm not trying to get a torsade in there. A testicular torsion.
I don't even. I
Listen,
don't know where to go from here. I've got so many questions, but I just.
If you're an
just can't.
underwear brand out there and you've got the pouch, I'm not your spokesperson.
Why do you have a pair? First off, where
Well-
did these come from?
well,
How did you know about
So
it?
I got a pair. Kristen
What
got
are
me
they
a
called,
pair.
first
Well, almost every brand of underwear makes them now. I don't know what the handle is, or,
Like
you
the
know,
kangaroo or
yeah, the pouch. I don't know. The secret pocket.
Underoos.
Maybe, but like Duluth, I've got a pair from them or whatnot, but there's different. Like some of these have almost like a band around them, so where like you put it in there, like it'll form like a seal, I guess, to keep everything where it needs to
Like
be.
a CPAP for your cod piece.
Kind of, right? Yeah. Where you sound like a dying dead baby elephant. Yeah, but it's your twig and berries that are suffocating. But I don't recommend it.
All right. So now that we got that out of the way, what are we going to do tonight?
Okay, so so what we're going to do tonight
So
is
hot.
we have a avid listener and a fan, Jamie Cashion. Thank you. Jamie actually done something really cool, and he dropped off today this bottle. It's we don't know what it is, but he dropped it off and he wanted us to try it. And there's a sealed envelope here that's going to tell us what it is.
Yeah.
So we're going to try it, and this could be something that's like maybe really expensive and it's going to taste like garbage, or something really cheap that tastes really good. We don't know. But I'll tell you what, Jamie, I like where your head's at. And Jamie actually started, what's it called? The Crossroads?
Crossroads Bourbon Society.
And it's on Facebook. So we'll post this on there.
Yeah.
Give those guys, him a follow. They're always posting about what they're drinking tonight or what you're sipping on or something like that. So thank you again. And also, Jamie, we just got to get our schedules down, but he's going to come on and be a guest and do a tasting with us.
Yeah. I love the idea of him bringing that and dropping it off in the mailbox. And in this envelope is sealed up is going to be what it is. So we're going to taste it. And we're going neat.
We're going to go neat. I feel like this is almost like, you ever seen that movie Knives Out?
Yeah, I just watched it.
So this is going to be like Bourbon Out or something. I don't know.
So I do love the idea, but yeah, it's cool. Crossroads Bourbon Society, be sure to follow them on Facebook, join the group. Like Brandon said, there's people like, sipping on such and such tonight. They also post where you can find certain bourbons at certain times. But there's a lot of cool people in there, a lot of good discussion. So be sure to follow it.
Yeah, check those guys out. So we're going to try this. So what I'm supposed to do is we're going to try it and then give our review and open the envelope, and this is supposedly what it's going to be.
And to be fair, we're going to do this neat. I don't like anything neat hardly at all.
Right.
Smells hot. Smells hot. It's going to be hot.
I smell butterscotch.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Here, let me see what I smell.
Alcohol. So you messed up. You smelled with your mouth closed. You got to smell with your mouth open.
Caramel and vanilla.
Okay, that's the easy way out because everything has caramel vanilla.
I can't even do that. How do you do that?
I don't know. But
What's the appropriate way to smell bourbon?
But I wish people could see what I see from this angle.
Like, is there a I thought you were just supposed to put your own face in it.
That's something else.
That's strong.
You think?
All right.
Imagine if you had to put your whole mouth on it.
All right, let's go.
You ready? Cheers. He said don't do
So, at first, I felt like it was smooth.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, this is pretty smooth, actually, neat. And then when it got down to about here,
Yep.
it turned really hot and made my mouth sweat a little bit. And I'm not sure about it.
I'm still sweating now. So, I was telling Kevin, we're going to try to do more things neat. And I realize now that's a bad idea. I think whatever this is would be so much better with some ice and let it melt, sit there for a minute. And I'm going to try the rest and see what happens.
I think I know what it is.
Bile? God. You know when you throw up and you dry heave so much, you know, it's that last little bit of whatever's coming up that's yellow.
Yeah. That's
what just hit me. I love it. God, it's delicious. What is that?
I don't know.
If you had to guess, what would it be?
I think it's Buffalo Trace.
It could be. Hold on. Let me try some more. I love this little bottle, too.
I do love the bottle.
It's like medicinal purposes.
So, here's the thing. Once we find out what this is, I think it's safe to say, well, let's find out what it is first before I say this. But I will say, I do feel like it's not the worst thing I've tasted neat.
Yeah.
And I do feel like, and maybe it's because, you know, we're a year in and I drink bourbons more now, but I can tell that I think I would like this over ice.
Oh, 100%. So that third swaller I just took, get you swaller.
Get you swaller.
That third swaller I just took was way better than the first one.
So it's gotten better. Let me get another little taste.
Little nip.
It's gotten better each time I've done it too. Get you swaller.
Get you swaller.
It's getting easier to drink as it goes down.
So that's something interesting. That it was rough. Man, it was rough. Rougher than a damn corn cob. That first swaller. It might be Buffalo Trace.
I think it is Buffalo Trace.
Basil Hayden, maybe?
See, I don't know if I've ever had Basil Hayden.
You never had no Basil Hayden?
I know it's not the great benchmark.
No, it's not benchmark.
It's not as smooth as benchmark, that's for sure.
You mean go ahead and open it and find out what it is?
Yeah, would you like a little music to while you open
Sure.
it? And Brandon, what's in the
All right, ladies
envelope?
and gentlemen, now to open up and see what this is. I'm going to read it. Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel Bourbon, 94 proof, and the price is $55.95. This is Elijah Craig's small batch bourbon that is finished in a custom new oak barrel that ages and gives it a sweet flavor. Well done, Jamie. Well done, sir.
So what was it, Elijah Craig? Which one? Toasted Barrel Bourbon, 94 proof, $55.95.
Yeah.
So is this the Elijah Craig that like I have at my house though? Is the Toasted Barrel Bourbon a different one than what I have?
I think it is. Because you probably have like a small batch maybe.
I do.
Yeah.
So this is the Toasted Barrel Bourbon. So this is 94 proof, which I can tell you is...
Oh, it's hot.
It's hot. But I swear, I think I could drink this one over ice.
Well, you could, but it wouldn't be for all night. Because it'll be in the taters.
Well, I don't drink any bourbon all night.
I did.
I saw you. I watched you do it.
I've seen me do it.
I've watched you do it, and you wasn't having as good as a time as you thought you was.
I don't think that's true. But yeah, I would not guess Elijah Craig.
I wouldn't. So here's what I was going to say. I know, so on the Crossroads Bourbon Society, I've been known to make comments about that I'm not a Buffalo Trace fan.
Yep.
So I thought Jamie was going to try to do a little trickery and get me to say that I liked it on air and then trick me into it being Buffalo Trace. So that's why I guessed it, because I tried to outthink him. But
Well, to be honest, I would have never guessed Elijah Craig. And I wouldn't have guessed that because I never spend $55.
it's good. I will buy that one.
So I do think that it's good. I think it, like you said, if this was over ice and let it sit for a minute, this would be good. This would be one of those at the end of the nightcap. Like you just drink one. For me.
You tug your twig and berries in, get you a nightcap.
You can't, I'm telling you, you can't sleep in those. Everything's just shit's everywhere, man. It's like a manwich meal in there.
All righty. Before Brandon goes off on another tangent.
Not going to do it. Hey, by the way, that was a great idea, Jamie. Thank you for that.
It was awesome, actually.
And by the way, if you want to do this again, would love to do it, or if anybody else locally is listening and would like to do a blind tasting, because it was a blind tasting, we're open to it.
Yeah, that was a super cool idea. For real, thank you, Jamie Cashion, for that. That was awesome. It was fun.
Yeah.
What was I going to say after that? Yo, Brandon. Would you walk across the street for the Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel?
Yeah, I mean, so I would walk across the street for it, but I would like for when I get across the street, you had a glass of ice for me.
Definitely. And also the bottle of Elijah Craig, because you're not going to pay for it.
Never. No. Now, I'll buy it for you as a gift. And that's weird, because I don't mind buying an expensive bottle for a friend or
it is weird.
Somebody like
you
that.
think you would buy yourself the $55, but give your friends the $19.99
Well,
bottle.
I think it gives people just a little peek behind the curtain of who I am as a person.
I would walk across the street for it. I definitely would want to try it on ice. And I think it would be a decent little sipper, actually, yeah.
Oh, for sure. So...
All right, so thank you, Jamie Cashion. Thank you, Crossroads Bourbon Society. Everybody jump on that page on Facebook and join. Start sharing what you like to drink, what you find. They share cocktails on there.
They do, yeah.
They do a lot of stuff.
You'll enjoy it.
So get on there, and as always, thank you for tuning in to Sip, Stress, and Flix. Tell your mama, tell your friends.
And say no to the pouch.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all.
Bye.
See ya.
Keep that on there.